Honorable Court. Back in session.
Victor Malavet knowingly engaged in sexual penetration with NM when Malavet was in a position of authority over NM and used the authority to coerce NM to submit under the following circumstances. 1, when Malavet had supervisory authority over NM by virtue of being incarcerated in a juvenile detention facility, when Malavet engaged in sexual intercourse with NM in a storage room.
This defendant took exactly what he wanted from Natasha. He raped a child locked away in a detention facility, isolated from her family and the outside world. He used his authority as a youth counselor at YDSU and his control over her daily grades, her restrictions, and her special privileges to take what he wanted. At the end of this trial, the evidence will prove to you, beyond a reasonable doubt, that this defendant committed each count of aggravated felonious sexual assault with which he is charged.
She had her dad, who visited her very frequently, 10 times in November alone. She had her grandmother, who also visited. She had her lawyer, who she could call and have private conversations with, and who visited her. She even had a guardian ad litem, someone appointed by the court to look out for the best interest of the child. Natasha did not tell anyone that she was being sexually assaulted because she wasn't, and she wasn't having any sort of physical contact with Victor.
In order to reach a fair and just verdict, you must understand and follow the law as I explain it to you.
Natasha will tell you that the first time she reported her allegations was on February 19th, 2020 to Russ Riley, the attorney. Natasha hired Russ Riley, and in September of 2021, Natasha filed suit against YDSU, the state, and Victor Malavet personally. Natasha will also tell you that she has already received money from her lawsuit. In July of 2021, she contracted with a company called Universal Funds to get money from her lawsuit up front. And just like that, Natasha had $13,000 in her pocket. But that was just the beginning. She has used her lawsuit like an ATM machine and withdrawn over $150,000. Now, that money is hers, and if she doesn't win her civil suit, she actually doesn't have to pay it back.